I'm going to teach you how I did my makeup. So I start with the brows. Reason being is I let the skincare that I had that I put in before this video just to let it dry. So I do that and the brows allow me to do and take my time. After that, I go in with a concealer. This is such a great concealer because it is extremely white for my complexion, so that works for me. I also go in with a loose powder. This loose powder is extremely white, and I really like this for my eyeshadow because it can create this definition, and it is a really way to have a beautiful canvas. I go in with the Makeup by Mario incredible palette. This is the warm, no, not the warm, the cool tone eyeshadow, and I go in and I just put it in the outer part of my eyelids. I go in with this brush from Miss A. It only costs $1 and 20 something cents, and then I just put that. The same thing, I'm gonna use another brush, but this brush is a bit smaller. The bristles are not spread out, so I use this for a darker shade, and I go in and do the same for that. This brush is incredible for diffusing. Go in with another loose powder, and the reason why I do this is because if you think about whenever you go to the nail salon, they just don't apply one coat, they apply many. So I do this for the loose powder. So I do the same and I start doing the blending process all over again. I'm going to use the same brush to do that. I go in with another wider eyeshadow on the center of my eyes. Now I go in with this is a Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer, and if you saw, I went in with a bronzer because a liquid bronzer because I wanted to make sure I had a darker complexion, because if not it was going to be a lot whiter. Go in with my brush from Elf, and I'm now going to use the liquid bronzer from Rare Beauty, and I apply it to the temples of my forehead first because it is where I want to put as much as product as possible. So I go in with those three places. I go in lastly with the nose. I'm not really good contouring my nose, but I try. So here I go in with the same brush from Elf, and I then like to curl my lashes multiple times, as you can see in this video. Go in with the Rare Beauty, and this is such a beautiful liquid. I don't have much, I need to buy another one. Now I go in with the Rare Beauty loose powder. This powder, it is different than the one that I use just because it has a little bit of a pink pigmentation, and also it doesn't leave that extremely white cast under my eyes. Whenever I take a picture, it looks very cakey, and I don't want that. See that I'm applying first the powder from the outskirts of my cheeks, and then I put that into the lower part of my eyes. So I'm gonna moisturize my neck too. I'm gonna let and set that loose powder. I'm going in with a lip liner from Makeup Forever. It is in the shade of Walnut, and this is such a beautiful lip liner, so I'm applying it slowly but surely. I go in with another eyeshadow, but this time it's black, and I'm just using it as an eyeliner just because I do not like how an eyeliner looks on me. I'm not really good with a liquid eyeliner. If I'm doing it correctly on one side, I'm going to mess it up on the other eye. So I remove the excess, and this is the time where I forgot to put the setting spray, but this time after the setting spray that I should have put on my face, I'm going in with the the Milani bronzer and I go in curling up my lashes again, and I use the mascara from L'Oreal. So this time I am finishing it with the incredible blush, to be specific, powder blush. And then I go in with I'm a curly girl, so I'm gonna define my curls. I go in with this is a foundation powder from Maybelline, and I'm doing this just so it doesn't look extremely white. So I'm covering places where it looks extremely white, and I'm doing the peace sign for whatever reason. I'm going in with the incredible Fenty Beauty lip gloss. So beautiful. It is such a beautiful, incredible shade. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Riri. And now I'm removing the excess because I realized that I put too much. I love this makeup. I see you next week. Bye.